Good morning. It is Sunday today. It is Sunday the 3rd of November, and me and the J-Man in the back there licking his deodorant.
It's not deodorant.
No, but it looks like it's like a rollerball candy thing. I mean, it's revolting. So we are off for a shopping trip to Norwich. Now, I've been looking at my vlogs and deciding where I'm going to go with them. They need more story content in them. If you look at all the great vloggers, the great vloggers, like you're talking about a great poet or a great artist or a great musician, the great vloggers. Casey Neistat is my all-time favourite vlogger ever, and his concept is all about the story. You've got to tell a story in your vlog. So I got in the car and I said, right, Jesse, we need to tell stories on our vlog, but I don't know what story to tell about going shopping. But he came up with an idea, which was, Jess?
What is the oldest place in Norwich that is still there in this day, 2024, Sunday the
3rd of when? November. Yeah, so what is the oldest place in Norwich? Now, this channel it's not a historical channel, it's not a geographical channel. It's supposed to be about studio stuff, but for once, we're not going into work today because we're going to work an awful lot on our weekends. We're having a nice day out. Let's go find the oldest place in Norwich. I've no idea what it'll be because Norwich has a cathedral, but also there's a couple of medieval type buildings, I think, in Norwich. So we're going to find out. We're going to go and have a look. And the first stop of the day is obviously Starbucks. There's only a chance of bringing coffee. Well, I can see them on the side there. This is unbelievable. Have you got a straw as well, please? Thank you. Cheers. Goodness, honestly.
Now you're going to talk about a long way to Starbucks, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Do you know what? On these vlogs, I come across as quite moany and whingy. Generally about customer service things. They made our drinks, they left them on the side, and we sat there for what seemed like about 10 minutes waiting for them. And then she was like, "Oh, sorry, here you go." No straw, had to ask for a straw. How is he supposed to drink that? Starbucks without a straw? Now, it's not Starbucks, it's the manager of that store not training their staff well. I think it's totally ridiculous, and it really winds me up. It better be a nice coffee after all of that. It is quite nice. So yeah, I start off all happy and then I get moany and whingy. Customer service. People do good customer service. Norwich really is one of the nicest cities to drive into. Yeah, most cities you drive through, I don't know, a better word than grotty parts of to get to the centre. Norwich, it's beautiful. Lots of trees and greenery. What do we think, Jess? You don't know, you're not sure on this, are you? You did pretty well there, didn't you, mate? Mm-hmm. So you got a new coat, 2 new hoodies.
The lift's open.
What else did you get? Was that it?
Yeah.
Some designer gear for you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And what have you promised me? You're going to look after them, yeah? Yeah. And I got a new coat as well, so we're taking all of this back to the car. We might wear our new coats. What do you reckon, Jess?
Yes.
So Jesse didn't want to put his new coat on, but I've got mine on. Jesse is modelling his brand new man bag. So I thought we'd come for a quick hot dog. I can't stick to the healthy diet when I'm out. They offered me cheese and I just couldn't say no. And we couldn't come to Norwich without coming into Jess's favourite toy shop. And we're in my favourite section, the Lego section. I think you've been an incredibly lucky boy this close to Christmas. What have you got?
Lego.
Lego, which you're going to build for your vlog, aren't you? That's going to be your vlog today. So 2 toy reviews coming up on Jessie D Life Vlogs. And it appears that Christmas has definitely arrived in Norwich. I think, Jess, we better come back here with Mummy, hadn't we? If we look around here with that, I think we'll be in trouble. Can't help myself. I love Christmas stuff. Look at these trees. And these are just amazing. Love those. I dread to think how much they are. Well, to be fair, they're £25.50. The problem is our cats and our dog would absolutely rip them to shreds. Well, this is a lovely little Christmas department. We're going to come back here another time, I think, because old Misery Guts over here, he's getting bored. So shall we go to the camera shop and the music shop? Okay, come on, let's go. Shops that know how to do a good window display always are my favourite. So Jess, when I was your age, these were my favourite ever sweets. Chewits. Are you going to try one? How's the flavour? I mean, he doesn't seem sure. I don't think you're my son. Is it the best sweet that you've ever had?
I think it's around 6 out of 10.
Just wiping the tears away.
You've got no tears on your face.
He actually just went and spat that in a bit.
It was disgusting.
I don't understand what's wrong with the child. Anyway, right, come on, let's go. So Jess, walking around Norwich, I thought that the oldest buildings might be a church, but this only dates back to the 16th century. The building we're going to go and see is from, I think it's at the 12th century. Oh yeah. Let's get back to the car and then we'll go and find it, shall we? That is very Christmassy, Jess, isn't it?
Wait, were you filming that instead of...
Yeah.
Oh, you were taking a picture.
Any opportunity to vlog, mister. I never miss an opportunity. Camera shop was amazing, and it has the best entrance into a shop that I've ever seen. You walk through this little gallery. How cool is that? But Jesse isn't happy because he didn't get to buy a camera. However, we did buy this new Sony cinema line FX30. We've got a couple of Sony vlogging cameras that we bought when we first started the channel, so they're going to go, and the ZV-10 is going to go, all to be replaced by this one Sony cinema line cinematic FX30, which will fit all the lenses that we've currently got as well. And we've had a quick stop off at the music shop where Jesse's entertaining himself with his newfound piano skills. Good going, Jess. So, yeah, this quick visit to the music shop. I haven't got what I want, unfortunately. But it is always nice having a look around. Love this little kit. Look at that. Tamar kit. Not for you to play on, thank you very much.
It is.
No, at some point, I'd like a new studio kit. We've got Sam's in it in a minute, which is great, but I think it would be good to have some options, and it'd be good to have a really nice studio drum kit. Shall we go and find the oldest building in Norwich? It's not been much of a story on this vlog about it, but we're going to go and see if we can find it and see what it is and what it looks like. Right, so we found this building. I mean, there are some very old buildings here, but this is the one that, let's have a look. The oldest dwelling house in Norwich, home of the Jernet family, I think that's what it says. 1170 to 1210. So John, it It's really hard to read from here. Paston after 1178, Lord Chief Justice Coke. So this is the oldest known dwelling in Norwich. I mean, look at the windows. Now, I don't think there's anyone living in there now. It is very old. It's almost a little bit creepy down here, Jess, isn't it?
It's very cold.
Do you find it a bit creepy? I do. Oh, here we go. Look, Wenslem Lodge is now closed. So it was an adult learning centre, the music house. I think they're rooms, like the Coke room, the Colbert room, the Oliver room, and they were the people that used to own it and live there. There's all these little buildings around here, but it says it's now closed. What a great place that'd be. Why is it closed? So all of this around here, and it is proper medieval stuff down here. It's all empty and derelict. What is my child trying to do? I wonder whether it's just not very safe, or was the black cat, Jess? The witch's cat, I think, round here.
Our cat is black.
Yeah, we've got 2 black cats. And didn't I say it was near the waterfront,
Right next
which is a venue right next to it. So I've played here quite a few times. It's a proper music venue. Let's see if anyone's on here that we know. I wasn't looking for famous people like the Bay City Rollers are playing, Hals Bailey. I was looking for people that I actually know from Norwich, because there's always quite a few gigs on there. But it's a cool venue in there. Well, I want to go and see if we can see any more of this, because it's actually quite interesting how old it is. These houses opposite, I mean, they look quite old. A door. Such a shame that building's just sat there. Okay, this gets a bit more interesting, because Wenslem Lodge is for sale. 0.84 acres. I mean, I'm not buying it, that's for sure. You buying it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Jess is going to buy it. What a great little business centre. There is loads of kind of little nooks and crannies. You could have all sorts going on here. I think it would be brilliant to have like lots of different creative businesses, venues, restaurants, food places, printing places. Look at the wall there, Jess. Can you see that? Like a big painting of Norwich.
Is that actually?
Yeah, I think so. It's very impressive. You see in there? No, I can't see in there. Oh, I can see a corridor. That's about all. So basically, this lodge place looks like it's all these little buildings, really old buildings. It runs all the way down to the river, which looks lovely. You've got all these modern flats over the other side,
Which we were trying to show earlier.
which I imagine aren't cheap. Because look at the location, there's a bridge over there to cross over, and I know there's a load of chain restaurants and cinemas and things over the other side, because we're not actually far from the football stadium here. But this place, I mean, I 100% can't do anything with this, but what an opportunity for somebody. There's like acres of space for parking. Acres of space, it's not, because it's not 1 acre. But there's a car park and there's loads of space for parking around here. I think it's really interesting. I think somebody needs to buy that up. There is quite a bit of scaffolding on parts of it, so I'm guessing it would be a very expensive project, which is probably why it's sat derelict. But there's definitely some bits that look like they've been done up, like this bit here again. That all looks quite fresh and like it's been patched up a little bit and made good. So I'm guessing there's buildings that could be usable straight away. So the vlog today seems to have turned into a public service announcement for people looking for property in Norwich. I just think it's really, what an amazing building that's going to be. And if you have the money to do it up, I think it could be really special. I'd love to see buildings like this, because it was obviously owned by the council at some point and turned into this adult learning centre. If you're interested, I think it could be one hell of a creative hub, which is something that I've always wanted to create, but the £5 that I've got in my bank isn't going to do it, I don't think.
Nowhere near, mate, nowhere near. And back from Norwich, just done a run. It was a 15-minute run, followed by a 3-minute walk, followed by a 5-minute run. So 15 minutes, the longest I've ever run for in one complete go. And it was all right. Just to put that in perspective, because when I started off running about 6 weeks ago, I think the first run was 6 1-minute runs, and the second run was 8 1-minute runs, with 2 minutes walking in between, and I felt like I was going to die. So to run for 15 minutes in one go, I'm pretty pleased with.